Welcome everyone to part 40 of Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and our stay in Asgard is about to come to an end here. It's time for us to pursue Loki. Loki has spearheaded this revolt against Odin. Odin has been defeated, and now all of Asgard is SOL. Now it's time for us to take down Loki once and for all. We'll find out what Loki's true intentions are. Right here, right now.
Up here on Raven's Peak. At least not for the likes of you.
Unfortunately for us, Loki is not really that
but I'm not exactly
great
sure
to
what's
boss
happened
battle.
to Daddy
As in,
dearest.
he's
You
a
see,
glorified
Dr.
Mook Rush,
Doom
and he's
has
pretty
hit.
easy. No, I'm not kidding.
I seek to
He
take
really
control
is a
of the
glorified
destroyer
Mook Rush.
armor, but I require 4 God's swords to free it
So,
from its
on
prison
that
of
note,
ice. It is a
his
magical
intentions
shell
are clear. He
created by
wants to
Odin.
destroy your armor
The
for
wearer's
himself
consciousness
so that
is pulled
he will
inside,
become
leaving their body
nigh
outside
unstoppable.
in a frozen state.
Well,
The destroyer
here's the
armor
problem
is so
with
powerful
that.
even the mighty Thor
Loki
cannot
doesn't know
defeat
where it is, nor can he free
I invite you
it.
to do your best, but know this.
So,
I
in
will
order to prevent him
possess
from getting the
destroyer
destroyer armor, we're gonna have to, well, kick his ass. So, here's the thing about Loki. Loki will have an electric shield on him, and he'll constantly walk away, he'll teleport, and he'll use a shockwave. When Loki takes too much damage, he will start summoning, well, I should say, he'll start summoning goons to help him out. But all in all, Loki will use his thunder to try to paralyze people. And oh look! There's the mooks right there. It's time for us to get rid of our frost giant trouble first. I mean, Loki is a giant after all.
Oh yeah.
But still, he is an easy fight compared to Baron Mordo and Ultimo. Although, the thing about Baron Mordo and Ultimo, I actually gained up my momentum meter long before I actually showed up in their place. So, it really didn't make any difference. And Loki is pretty much no different. The thing is, you actually gain a adrenaline meter, as I meant to say, not momentum. Why did I say momentum? You gain an adrenaline meter during the fight, not before the fight, which in turn would have you to gain some sort of experience points in the midst of beating Loki. Yes, you can level up during Loki's fight if you're low level. That's how bad this fight really is. And the worst part about it is, this is just round 1. We haven't even gotten to round 2. Well, technically round 2. So, yeah, we're almost done beating Loki, and all we need to do is knock him down one last notch. He's down by a small oh, never mind. I was about to say he was down by a small sliver, but he's been defeated. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we need to find Colonel Fury, and we need to try to get the destroyer armor before Loki does. That is basically the plan. And by the way, I'm going to skip this part because I was trying to see where the Black Panther figurine is, which I think I've already gotten it. So on that note, I will skip this part. Okay, I just had to cut that out because I was wandering around. But since there's nothing here, move out the way, we're going into the portal. Hey, I said we're going into the portal. And no, you can't teabag Loki. Alright, now it's on to the next phase. Why did I say round 2? Because eventually we'll technically run into Loki, but not actually fight him. The trying to get the destroyer armor itself.
Welcome back.
Now here's the thing, there are 4 specific quests. I wouldn't say quests, there's 4 specific puzzles that you need to solve
Watch yourselves.
in order to get the swords to free the destroyer armor. So what we need to do is try to find each one. Pretty sure the last one is going to be here in this hall, but for right now we'll have to go through 4 different portals. I think we need to also activate the statue first in order for it to actually go through them. Oh, and by the way, this was the Hall of the Fallen Heroes, Valhalla, where all the Vikings kept coming out. Now, we no longer have to worry about that. We can just pick a portal, go through it, and we can start. So, let's pick this one first. This one's not too... Wait. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, you're trying to find stuff. By the way, if you missed out on any figurines, because there was a figurine here before it got to this point, but if you missed any figurines beforehand, yeah, you're kind of SOL, because this is a no turning back area. And also, I was trying to find a place to save too, because this is a boss battle, but unfortunately, not so much. We can't save. So, on that note, if you wait, hold on. I was going to pause, but I just changed my mind. I'll just go through it. This one's not too bad. All you need to do is sit. Hey. You gotta sit the hero with the corresponding button. Left, down, hey, come here, down. Or should I say up, I guess.
Well, if you
left, up, and right.
Yes.
And then you can grab the sword. So that's how that one works. And now we go into the next room, where the next room, you have a sword that will constantly run away from you. Yeah, no. Let's try that again. No. You know what? It's kind of hard to deal with a sword that runs away from you. So instead of wasting everybody's time, we're gonna actually go the opposite direction. So that's what you needed to do. Go the opposite direction of where the sword is. Oh, you're supposed to pick up the sword. It's not going to run away because you went the opposite direction. What you were supposed to do, if you went into the place, you're supposed to go left. That's what happened. Or I should say the opposite direction the sword is pointing. Because sometimes the sword points left, it'll point up, you go to the right. If it points right, you go to the left. And if it points up, you go to the right. Oh, actually, if you point left, you go to the right. Sorry. Whatever the case, this one's not too hard. You're just walking through crumbling floorboards just to get the sword. This one's pretty easy. It was the one where you had to chase the sword that was kind of annoying. And last but not least, we've got the platforming sword after we're done with this one. The platforming sword is basically you trying to make jumps and climbing and getting blown off of the cliff. Basically, you'd see this in a Zelda game, but not in an Avengers game. Okay, I need a running jump. Ah, damn it, I can't fly. Fuck! Bruh, if I could fly, I could so totally break that puzzle, but unfortunately, that's not the case. So we're just gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Try to platform and run and jump. Oh, this so reminds me of Sly 4. Although I like Sly Cooper, Sly 4 had such a bittersweet ending. And I don't think they'll... Oh god, what did I do that for? I was about to say I don't think they'll ever make another Sly Cooper game. And if they do, man, that would be a cold day in hell. because they don't have the original team anymore. Anyway, moving on, we're just going to jump and wait till the gust of air stop blowing, because we don't want to have to go through this all over again. Now that I stop and think about it, didn't Mario 64 have something like this? I'm pretty sure it did. Except there wasn't climbing, it was just running up the platforms, jumping, and avoiding gusts of wind. Especially in that damn winter stage where it blows off your hat and you end up getting double damage from not having your hat on if you get hit by enemies. Whatever the case, folks, we managed to make it to the final sword. However, once we put all 4 swords together, we just have to go over to the destroyer armor to activate it, only to come in for a rude awakening. Actually, the rudest one of them all. You saw Nick Fury there, right? He's standing right there. Now let's go and touch the swords. Hey. Oh, past me was passing out back there. So, let's try to touch the swords now. Using the swords at unison, they break the destroyer armor free, and Nick Fury turns out to be Loki. Yeah, you thought you beat him, but you didn't. So this is where the round 2 comes in. Oh wait, it gets even worse. You know that armor we just broke? Yeah, we're gonna have to fight it. Oh shit. That is not a good thing. So on that note, we're gonna have to fight the destroyer armor. Oh shit, I just realized my headphones were not plugged in. Ah, crap. Alright, destroyer armor. Just run. All you need to do is run. Run until you actually get to a room where Loki is located. But you're just gonna have to go through the portal 4 times. Hey, wait, where's the portal? Where's the portal? There's gotta be a portal around here somewhere. Hey, wait, where's the portal? Whatever the case, the destroyer armor is really hard to actually fight right then and there. And by the way, every time the destroyer armor gets the full power, it will, well, destroy. So you're gonna have to break these statues in order to try to get to the portal to get to the next room. Repeat the process because the destroyer armor is not going to stop chasing you. Alright, let's break these statues again so that way we'll be able to try to find Loki.
I'm running out of health fast.
Alright, come on, let's break the statue. Break the statue. Don't try to fight the destroyer armor. That's stupid.
Score another one
okay,
for me.
let's go. Thank you. Oh crap, the destroyer armor just met us halfway. Shit. Well, let's be honest. These are this is a moot boss basically, and a very disappointing one, I might add. You can gain health, or you can gain experience points by using the destroy armor to take out all of the enemies. But here is Loki. So now that he's here, lure the destroy armor over to him while he's healing. I mean, he can't be touched, basically. So once the destroy armor actually gets to a full blast, the shockwave will break Loki's ice prison, and we will pretty much defeat Loki once and for all. So yeah, that's what I meant by round 2. This was a moot fight. So let's give him everything we got. Start wailing on this asshole. Be careful, because every time you don't attack the destroy armor, the power that's built up in the destroy armor will start going down. Also, every time it throws a punch, the power will start going down. Well, hope you can take a hit. Oh! And just like that, Loki is finished. The Destroy Armor has been defeated. And why is the Destroy Armor talking? Yeah, that's a weird thing. I mean, the Destroy Armor actually had dialogue. Go figure. Let's see, what else can I say? Yeah, what could I possibly sell right about now? Nothing? Oh well. I'll just pick it up. And with that said, let's just go on ahead and go into... Wait. Seriously? The Destroy Armor still had energy left? Oh well. Oh, and there's Dr. Doom.
It should have been impossible for you to...
And since we defeated the Destroy Armor, now it's time for us to save Odin. Wait, hold on.
Exactly as the plan I stole from Shield.
He pretty much
I
took Odin's body to Haven's Peak and took Odin's powers. In other words, we now have to deal with Dr. Doom, who has Odin's powers. And the universe is pretty much screwed. Because after all, Dr. Doom is a dick. So yeah, we went from having to protect S.H.I.E.L.D. to now having to save the universe from an Odin-empowered Dr. Doom.
Am I dead? Why does heaven smell like a wet dog? Oh wait, never mind.
I am Uatu, the Watcher. I prevented your deaths, for you are needed to save this universe. Listen closely, mortals. Dr. Doom's unrestrained use of Odin's power will soon tear the fabric of reality beyond repair. I have broken my sacred vow to only observe, so that I may give you this one chance to save your world.
Who can stand against the power of Odin? Even the gods of mighty Asgard have fallen.
Doom's power seems unlimited, but you must know a way to stop him.
Yes, there is a chance, but it will be difficult. First, you must obtain the Makran Crystal, a Shi'ar gem of fantastic power. Next, you must acquire another object of great power, and it will take all your strength and skill. You must face the World Eater known as Galactus.
First off, I apologize for not putting on my headphones. If you heard any background noises, I apologize. I totally fucking forgot. This is probably why I get no subscribers or whatnot. But I wasn't lying when I said after Asgard we're going into Endgame. See, the Watcher has us going to do some very tedious tasks. 1, the Makran Crystal, and 2, defeating Galactus and taking his power. With that power, that would give us enough power to stand up to Dr. Doom, using Odin's power willy-nilly, because Dr. Doom is an asshole. But whatever the case, Johnny Storm should be well familiar with Shi'ar, because after all, Crystal was here, and Crystal was the love of his life until she became a herald of Galactus. Yikes. That means we'll end up having to fight her here, don't we? Whatever the case, folks, the whole goal is to gain enough power to take down Dr. Doom. And sadly, that also means we have to take down Galactus, too. And yeah, he has come to Shi'ar for breakfast. We can't have that bullshit. So on that note,
Talk to the creature
since
known
we've
as
been
Lockjaw.
sitting through not only an expedition, but also the cutscene previous, I'm gonna call it a game. And part 41 onwards pretty much is going to start in game. It may be longer than 5 parts, it may be 10 parts. It all depends on how things play out.
Greetings, Johnny.
But one
Welcome
thing
to
is
Atalan.
perfectly clear. We have to stop
I just
Doom
love this
no
place.
matter the cost.
And not just because Crystal's
So,
here.
our quest for the Macran Crystal starts in part 41. And yes,
I
Johnny
am
is
pleased to
actually glad to come back so he can see Crystal again. Speaking of which, we may have a run-in with her. So on that note, this is RPVan985. See you guys next time. And oh yeah! Now that we're in endgame, I might as well show off the final 2 playable characters in part 41. Peace out!